Canada braces for G7 summit. Aims to avoid repeat of Charlevoix tensions with Trump. Ottawa, June 14, 2025. U.S. President Donald Trump is set to arrive in Alberta on Sunday for the G7 summit, marking his first visit to Canada since the contentious 2018 summit in Charlevoix, Quebec. Canadian officials are employing a range of strategies, from diplomatic finesse to creative scheduling, to ensure a smoother experience and avoid a repeat of the diplomatic fallout that marked Trump's last G7 appearance in Canada. The 2018 Charlevoix summit ended in disarray when Trump refused to sign the joint communiqué, a set of agreed-upon statements on shared G7 priorities, and abruptly left the meeting. He publicly criticized then Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, calling him very dishonest and weak over a dispute regarding tariffs. The summit was also marked by a now iconic image of German Chancellor Angela Merkel and other leaders standing over a seated Trump, who appeared defiant with crossed arms, a moment described by Eric Miller, president of Rideau Potomac Strategy Group, as a photograph for the ages. German ambassador to Canada Matthias Luttenberg recently noted the challenges of negotiating with a leader who has questioned Canada's sovereignty, stating, "I wouldn't like to negotiate with a country at the table who's questioning my sovereignty as a state." Senator Peter Boehm, who led the 2018 summit preparations, recalled the difficulties caused by the Trump administration's resistance to including references to climate change and the rules-based international order in the communiqué, leading to 2 late nights of negotiations. To mitigate potential tensions this time, Canadian officials, under Prime Minister Mark Carney, are focusing on a positive agenda. Ottawa has structured the summit to include shorter group discussions and invited additional world leaders, favoring the one-on-one meetings that Trump reportedly prefers. Trump does not like multilateral meetings particularly. He loses interest, Boehm said, by avoiding lengthy joint communiques and opting for concise, focused statements. Canada hopes to sidestep the kind of disputes that derailed past summits. Canada is also leveraging recent policy moves to align with U.S. interests. Ottawa's announcement this month to accelerate its commitment to meeting NATO's defense spending target is likely to be viewed favorably by Trump, with both nations expected to claim credit. Additionally, Alberta's decision to resume sales of U.S. alcohol after a nationwide ban in response to U.S. tariffs may serve as a goodwill gesture. Another tactic includes appealing to Trump's personal interests. Discussions have swirled about inviting Trump to the Kananaskis Country Golf Course, following Prime Minister Carney's gift of a hat and golf gear from the course during a May visit to the Oval Office. Golf has been pretty central to his life, Miller noted, suggesting that a round of golf could provide valuable face-to-face time in a setting where Trump feels comfortable. Ottawa has also taken steps to ensure Trump's attendance despite his May 2024 conviction on 34 criminal counts in a hush-money trial. A February cabinet order grants diplomatic immunity to G7 representatives, effectively bypassing potential legal barriers to his entry. Former Prime Minister Jean Chrétien offered pragmatic advice for handling any potential outbursts from Trump, suggesting G7 leaders keep talking normally to maintain focus. Miller emphasized the delicate balance Canada must strike, fostering a positive relationship with the U.S. while simultaneously strengthening ties with other global partners. The trick that Mr. Carney has to pull off is to reassure the U.S. that it wants a good, positive relationship, while at the same time running vigorously as quickly as possible to try to build new relationships, he said. As the G7 approaches, Canadian officials are cautiously optimistic, aware that Trump's unpredictability, evidenced by his early departure from Charlevoix, could again disrupt proceedings. Social media sentiment on X reflects skepticism, with some users describing Trump's behavior as bratty and questioning his ability to engage constructively. Still, Canada is determined to navigate these challenges, aiming for a summit that advances its interests without reigniting past tensions.